This is a cumulative presentation of research that aims to uncover the truth about the Common Core curriculum standards. Since public education is funded by taxes from American citizens and the future of the nation lies with today's youth, most people should be concerned with the state of education. In addition, the Common Core curriculum standards is one of the most important factors in American public education since it drives the teaching and learning of millions of youth in our society. It is critical that all who are involved in American public education be aware of the research-based truth regarding the success of the Common Core before developing their own opinions. The American public education system has been through many massive changes throughout the past century. Racial integration of public schools became mandatory in 1954 after the famous Supreme Court case Brown v. Board of Education, which is relatively not long ago. Not long after, Education for All Handicapped Children was passed in 1975, which guaranteed a free and appropriate public education for all American youth despite their ability level. The act was renamed the Individuals with Disabilities Education Act, or IDEA, in 1990. Now, all American students are entitled to a free and quality public education, regardless of race, socioeconomic status, family structure, gender, disabilities, or any other characteristic. Therefore, the journey from racially segregated, exclusive public education to today's inclusive education system has been rather quick and impressive given the massive obstacles that must be overcome throughout each challenge. Starting in 2001 with the No Child Left Behind Act, American public schools started working toward their goal of ensuring that high-quality education is available to all students. With a public school system as large as America's, an accountability system had to be introduced that could determine if students were acquiring the minimum required knowledge and skills. The No Child Left Behind Act brought both great successes and large pitfalls, and those involved with American public education knew that there was opportunity for improvement. When the Common Core State Standard Initiative was finally accepted and implemented in 2009, it served as an upgrade to No Child Left Behind and aimed at improving the success and preparedness of American students for their further education and career. Therefore, the creators of the Common Core never intended for it to be implemented for a long, multi-decade term. The Common Core is simply an upgrade to what came before it, and will be used as a learning tool in designing the future curriculum for American students. As time passes and new generations of students enter the public education system, America will have to respond again to their needs in order to adequately prepare them for success. What is the Common Core? The Common Core is the modern set of curriculum standards for students in kindergarten through 12th grade who attend public school in the United States. Although it is not required for each state to adopt the Common Core as their legally mandated curriculum standards, 42 states have adopted the standards for their students in 2016. Other states, including Texas, educate their youth in public schools using different curriculum standards that are specific to each state. The Common Core is different from previous educational initiatives in that it was initially idealized and created by owners of big businesses in the United States, such as Bill Gates and Harold McGraw of McGraw-Hill Education. Powerful individuals such as Gates and McGraw wanted America's youth to be more prepared for a technology-driven economy than previous generations, which required an overhaul of curriculum and expectations for students across the country. In order to accomplish this goal, the new curriculum would need to be focused on STEM, which is science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, and capitalize on the rigorous nationwide accountability initiatives implemented in 2001 under No Child Left Behind. Gates and his associates were wealthy and influential enough to actualize their ideas and proposals for the United States Department of Education beginning in the 1990s. After years of arguments, revisions, research, and proposals, the final version of their plan was passed in 2009 and is now known as the Common Core State Standards Initiative. Despite the fact that the Common Core was just implemented in 2009, students in American public schools have shown an increase in academic readiness since the implementation of the Common Core, despite the fact that the curriculum standards were first implemented less than a decade ago. Research shows that educators and students alike respond positively to being held accountable to achieve more rigorous curriculum standards and through being encouraged to become more independent thinkers. Additional positive correlations between the Common Core and students' academic achievement continue to emerge as more longitudinal research regarding the curriculum standards is concluded in the near future. Again, since the Common Core was just implemented in 2009, there is little longitudinal research regarding the Common Core. Furthermore, subjective information from educators, students, parents, and community members indicates feelings of animosity towards the Common Core due to high expectations for students despite individualities, decreasing value of the arts in public education, an improper preparation for educators, and lack of funding for an aligned, high-quality curriculum. However, more time and research is needed to determine the true impacts of the Common Core on students in public schools. There is not a large amount of completed high-quality research regarding the Common Core due to the fact that the curriculum standards were first implemented less than a decade ago in 2009. There is, however, a large amount of opinion-based arguments that inspire conversation both for and against the Common Core, but such material cannot be used to influence a research-based opinion. The research that is completed mostly focuses on how educators can better use the Common Core as a tool to help their students succeed more, even despite challenges and unique situations. Although such research is useful in helping educators and students reach their goals, there is currently not enough evidence to support or refute the fact that Common Core curriculum standards are a good fit for American students in public schools. In addition, there is not enough research or data to effectively compare the success and readiness of graduates of American public schools with graduates of other countries' public school systems. Without such data and research, the American public school system will struggle to continue improving as new generations of students complete their education under the Common Core. In conclusion, those involved in American public education believe strongly in their arguments that both support and challenge the effectiveness and appropriateness of the Common Core in helping students in American public schools be prepared for further educational and career success. However, the implementation of the Common Core is very costly, but can be worth the monetary commitment if educators are supplied with proper resources and develop good pedagogy skills. As more high quality research about the long term success of the Common Core emerges, researchers continue to agree that educators are still a critical component in the students' success and preparedness for further education and careers. Therefore, educators must continue to use good pedagogy in order to successfully implement the Common Core and continue to be responsive to the needs of their modern students. As individuals develop their own opinions of the successfulness and appropriateness of the Common Core, it is critical that they look at the issue in perspective. Firstly, the American education system has made huge improvements over the last century that has helped the country remain a world leader, such as mandatory integration of students of different races and abilities. Secondly, accountability standards that aim to ensure that all students achieve a minimum level of knowledge and skills before graduating from public school only began in 2001, which is a more recent great change that improved public education. Thirdly, the Common Core curriculum standards were created to further improve American public education and were just implemented in 2009. The Common Core is successful in improving upon the previous curriculum standards and guiding students to be successful in their endeavors beyond graduation. The Common Core should be continued to be implemented using good pedagogy and also used as a basis to continue improving education for America's youth far into the future.